going on, guys? So this is going to be more about the different energies, the masculine and feminine energies, and balancing them and how it works. So I've kind of thought I was going to be done with that, but another huge part of it is that, you know, no one really understands too, is that they want us, the rulers of Earth,
in a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on US 22 East.
They want us to be unbalanced. They do not want our masculine and our feminine energy balanced. They don't want us doing, you know, building things and, you know, doing all the masculine things that there is and doing all the feminine things and having feminine habits as well. Because then we're
straight to stay on US 22 East.
Then we're really productive. You know, we're getting stuff done, we're helping people, we're growing, we're evolving physically and spiritually.
Continue on US 22 East for 3 miles.
So, you know, that's a big no-no. No, we don't want that, okay? They want us, the men, to be all aggressive, gym buffs, football boys, eating lots of meat, having toxins in their bodies, constantly need to drink alcohol to feel good and have confidence to do anything. That's another thing, too, is this obsession with the gym we're seeing now. It's just another manifestation of masculine energy not being channeled in a proper way. It's whatever it is, you know, you can do whatever you want, totally free will, but it's kind of just like a thing that's like super toxic masculinity, where it's like you're just gaining muscle just because you're bored and you don't have anything. You have nothing else. You're not researching anything. You're not discovering anything. You're not interested about a topic. You're just kind of making your money, hitting the gym, having some fun. But, you know, we're not getting at anyone, but it's like, you know, but it's a really great way that men love to show and express their masculine side by just getting jacked, I guess. It's fun, but, you know, for me, it was like, you kind of mess your body up, lifting too much, so I don't go too crazy. But then that's like a balance. And then with the feminine side, you know, you're just like, you know, what would that be like? I guess just like your typical housewife. You just want to be a housewife and you don't really want to work at all, and you just kind of want to have some babies and chill at home all day. And that's like your goal. So you know what I mean? The balance between that. They want the women to really be just doing that, kind of just focusing on themselves, not using their divine intuition to help the world and their divine empathy to help the world. And they don't want the men just pumping iron all day so that girls think they're cute. Or they just feel better about themselves, but you shouldn't be feeling better about yourself based on your body, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah, these things when they're not balanced, toxic, right? Anything not natural, toxic. So it's very easy. The way that I see things is like, is that the natural way to do things? I'll look into it. If it is, great. If it's not, remove it. It's toxic. Not good. I don't need to look at all the studies and stuff. I just need to know what's natural. So you know, early in life, like I was talking about in the last videos, it's like they really work on unbalancing us. For men, the real thing is confidence, right? They don't want us to be confident in things that are important. So schoolwork, not really, you know, touch and go. You know, most men don't really care at all, like schoolwork in college, until we really have to get a job going. So they kind of just break our confidence and our curiosity down at a young age to just be because yes or no, A, B, C, or D, A or F. Are you going to a D1 school? You're not going to school. So they want us to really kind of lose our confidence in that sense and just kind of go like, oh, gee, I mean, I'll just do what they're doing, you know, whatever. Took our drive, you know, our aggression, testosterone boosted drive away. And so there's a lot of ways to do that, but that isn't a huge thing to remember, you know? It's not like, oh, I can't believe I got all this toxic masculinity stuff, all this like just obsessing about the physical world when it's really the internal world that matters. How did I do that? It's like, don't worry, they're doing that to everyone. Everyone is being, you know, has been, in America especially, if you're growing up in America, you are being like, they're trying to take your confidence away. They're trying to do all this stuff to negatively affect your spiritual ascension. All right, and then where do I want to go from there? So yeah, I kind of wanted to shift it to another aspect. So this is more of a spiritual one, and it's pretty interesting. So the light and the dark, right? Oh, what's that? What's light and dark? Oh, that sounds scary. The dark sounds scary. We should just stay on the light, right? So in the universe, there's light and there is dark. There's source and there is the lack of source. There is the beings that consume the light. They just want to consume the light from others. They don't want to provide light, they just want to consume light. So, this is a universal truth, and we can also implement this ourselves. We can shine our light, we can promote different things, we can talk positively about things, or of course we can just mindlessly consume and just keep consuming and just keep consuming, right? So there's all the different things we can consume on Earth
In a
now.
quarter mile, slide left onto the Garden State Parkway ramp.
We can consume food, we can consume technology and just Instagram. We're just consuming freaking social media, just on our brain, just going eat our brain candy. We can consume
Slide left onto the Garden State Parkway ramp, then merge onto Garden State Parkway.
we can consume different stuff from different shows, from different people, from everything. There's stuff that you know what I mean? Just consuming stuff. And then there's the shining stuff. So when you're in the habit of going into the consumer side, when you just want to consume, it's showing that you're unbalanced right off the bat. So because you're not happily doing the things, you're not just naturally being.
Garden State Parkway for 20 miles.
You want more than what you currently have. You're showing you don't have that feminine side of just accepting what is, happy with what is. All these cheerful girls, just happy with what they have, how terrible it is. So we implement that, and we're also instantly, really more powerful. But the thing is that so we have a life, regular life, going till 18, right? Most people are kind of on the balance, light, dark, and not really sure. They're just kind of doing whatever. And then, 18 happens. They're kind of feeling pretty negative, not really sure what you're going to do with life. Start doing this negative habit that's consuming and negative for the body, like smoking cigarettes, vaping, negative, maybe they start another one. They start drinking more, drinking alcohol, negative, consuming stuff. And just off those two things, they're going to be in a bunch of different experiences that someone that's not doing those things, right? You're going to find yourselves in bad places with police, with friends. You're going to be ruining relationships with people. You're going to just be around other people doing bad things, and you'll be involved because you're there. And then, of course, other times it's even crime gets involved, real serious crime. Other times more of just addictions, right? Right, it starts with this, then with that, and then all of a sudden you're doing meth on a Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. And it's geez, what happened there? It's the darkness, it'll get you at first, and then you just go boom, into a void of total darkness. And most people don't get out of that. They don't have the self-love and the feminine energy of just being okay, it's okay, that's what it is, it's great. But that is where, Jesus, our boy Jesus, comes in, because he's all about forgiveness and having a second chance. And that's so huge, because we've really, so many people have been helped because of that. So, but, you know what I mean? Besides that, we're that person, now they're 25, they're just just totally negative addictions to wazoo. And they don't really have a positive outlook on life. They're very negative. There's gotten to a point, when you get to a point with the negative consumption, you start to lose confidence. And then you start to overthink things and make mistakes and regret things. Regret talking to people, regret not doing this in this situation, not doing that. because you're not happy with your current life, so you're like, oh, I wish I did that, and you're thinking about what you wish you did. You're not even worried about the future. You're just like, whatever, I don't even care. And yeah, I'm kind of talking about from personal experience, because I have gone through a lot of the consumption side of it. And then, by the time you're 25, usually most people, that'll be it. They'll just be in the darkness, doing the 9 to 5, maybe get a little action in at night, little addictions here and there, but that's it. They're not changing. But for most, people that have goals, even when you're in this darkness phase, you can be like, no, I want to change. You're driven. You want to change for this or that reason. And then you can literally change right off the bat. Stop consuming that stuff. Start doing positive things. Start doing positive habits. Quit all those addictions and stuff, and then you're going to be stronger, and you're going to have more experience. You're going to be more well-tuned than someone that never went through that stage of darkness and consumption, right? So you'll be able to talk about different things. The bad things are now like, well, it's not bad as that. That was the worst possible situation ever. So it's like, as soon as you hit rock bottom, it's like, there's nowhere else to go but up, so screw it, let's just try to go up. So you can start to rise up, right? You can start to be more light. And now when you do that, you're shining even brighter than other people, right? Because they've not gone through problems. They're kind of just simpletons that have gone through life, whatever. You've gone through serious problems that you've overcome. Your confidence is now really high. You're now really driven. You can almost taste that success, right? So you're just like pushing hard, and that's the main objective. So in a small case and in a big scale, we can always forgive ourselves and choose the light. Choose to put down the consumption that the dark entities, whatever, the opposite of pure light, want us to be doing. We can change at any time like that. And it's a really important thing on this human experience on Earth that makes this life so difficult, is the amount of darkness we go through on a daily basis. The amount of darkness we go through on a yearly basis. And the amount of darkness we have gone through throughout the past 30,000 years of all of our lifetimes. Just total darkness. We have been working so hard, endured so much pain, that today most people are like, they have like a sense of like, I can do it, like I don't care, I'm gonna do it, whatever. And it's like people like I'm even like, I give up, like I don't even want to do this anymore, like this is so annoying. When everyone else is like, who doesn't even understand the spiritual side of it, is just like, God, doing the 9 to 5, it's not that bad, it's whatever. So, we have developed a toughness from our past. We have developed a toughness from these lives we live, of working tough lives, financially stressed, all this stuff. But guess what? Now that we've gone through all that darkness, we can now start sharing what we've heard, what we know. It's kind of what I'm trying to do here. We can start, creating things that'll help people that of things that you maybe would have helped you if you were in that situation when you were like, going through the darkness, tornado stage of life. We all go through a darkness tornado stage of life. It's no big deal. And if you don't, good for you. You're on top of the game. Most of us do though, and or they just go in and out, in and out, in and out, like stages like that. So either way, the darkness will, getting off track. So the bottom line, this life on Earth, we are going through way more darkness than we should be going through. So it's holding a lot of people back. Out of the 10 people, it's going to be holding like 7 people back. 2 people will push through and become super successful, super happy, manifest everything they want in life. And 1 will just, give up. Go get taken out by the darkness. Go down the road of hopelessness, and just when you consume long enough, it just dulls out everything, and then you're just like, screw it, I don't even want this anymore. And that's exactly what they want. They want hopeless souls. That's a whole other thing. So the bottom line is yeah, you might have had some regrets in life, yeah, you might have had some difficult stuff, but you're getting stronger. you're getting brighter because of it. All right? Just forgive yourself, move on, and go through the next experience. Now, I know that sounds way easier than it probably really is. I even am having problems with that completely. I'm still going through I'd like to say it's the end of my darkness tornado stage of life. Because I went through it very bad, you know. I was, I guess, really in the darkness. Because I really knew about the darkness too, but I thought it was like a war with one-on-one, but it's not. It's like all about vibrational frequency and that. But the bottom line is, you know, there are different energies. There are things that are, you know, this way, that way, but nothing really is good or bad. That's what the main thing with this is. Nothing's good or bad. You know? Spending 2 years in prison, you might be like, damn, that's terrible, that's horrible. It's really bad. But it's like, you might grow and develop in there and really see a new aspect of life. Dang, I hate homework so much. It's the worst thing ever. But, you know, it helps out this. So when we have this good, bad outlook, it's very, very matrix-based. You know, it's nothing spiritual about that. Because the spiritual person will see the spiritual side, the spiritual benefit. Oh, you had to do a presentation in front of the class? Oh, how was that? Were you nervous? Oh, you were nervous, yeah, so did you get over it? The next time you do it, it'll be even easier. You know, you're getting stronger through the darkness, through putting yourself out there, through going through terrible situations where you're just grateful you survived. That's enough for some people. You know, they get through such a dangerous situation that they're just like, I'm done. I'm going back to the light. I'm going back to being just happy, being a human. That's it. So yeah, this is getting really long, but I'll cut it off. But yeah, to the next one. Let's get it.